In this video, we will discuss about the different exception and how they are handled as part of C++ programming. Basically, the exceptions can be categorized into two sections. First type of exception is the compile time errors. Errors which are encountered while compiling the program are called compile time errors. Compile time errors mainly occurs due to syntax error, missing library reference, or incorrect class import. Second type of exception is the runtime errors. Errors which are encountered while running the program are called runtime errors. These are also known as exceptions. It can come due to coding errors made by the programmer or other unforeseeable things. If any exception is caught during runtime, basically ends to terminate the programs, causing serious issues or implications. Before terminating, errors are thrown which are captured in the logs and will help us to debug the issue. We use the try-catch blocks to handle the exceptions because if the exceptions are not handled, it will lead to terminating the program. To handle exceptions, we mainly use three keywords: try, throw, and catch. The try statement allows you to define a block of code to be tested for errors while it is being executed. It is used in scenarios where we expect that a certain piece of code might throw error due to certain conditions. The catch statement allows you to define a block of code to be executed if an error occurs in the try block. This is helpful to know users of any error encountered and then continue execution with the remaining of the program. The try and catch keywords come in pairs and are used together. We can declare multiple catch blocks depending upon the number or type of exceptions that we are expecting to get from the program, each with a different parameter type. The throw keyword is used to throw an exception when a problem is detected, which lets us create a custom error. It accepts only one parameter, which is passed as an argument to the exception handler, i.e., to the catch statements. In the program, we will ask user to input a value and throw error message based on certain conditions. A variable x is initialized as integer. Cout statement is added for user to input any value from 1 to 10. The user input is stored in the variable x. Try block is added. In the try block, an if condition is added to check if the value entered by used is less than or equal to 10. Then print a string that entered number is less than or equal to 10. Else, if the number is greater than 10, then the throw is called to throw the value of x. In the catch statement, the parameter I is declared as integer, as we know that always the value will be integers. Cout statement is added to print a string that user has entered a value greater than 10. After the catch block, a cout is added again to show that if an error is encountered in the program, control reaches the catch block. It doesn't end the program, but continue to execute the statements after the catch block. Once executed, it asks to enter a number from 1 to 10. User enters the value as 5. As the value is less than and equal to 10, it just prints the statement that number entered is 5. After that, it prints the cout statement after the try and catch block. Executing the program again. This time user enters the value as 11, which is greater than 10. So it goes in the catch block and throws the exception value 11, which is the value of x. In the catch block it prints the cout statement specifying that the value entered is greater than 10. And then continue executing the cout statement after the try-catch block. Sometime we might need to throw some custom exception code based on business requirement. That can be done using the throw statement. Instead of throwing x, it can throw a number such as 500. Executing the program again. This time user enters the value as 44, which is greater than 10. So it goes in the else block and throws the exception value 500. In the catch block it prints the cout statement specifying that the value entered is greater than 10 and error number is 500, and then continue executing the cout statement after the try-catch block. Handling any type of exceptions. We can use the 3 dots inside the catch block, which will handle any type of exception. This can be used if we do not know the throw type used in the try block, or we are not aware as what type of exception that can be thrown by the program. In such cases, it's advised to use the last catch block with 3 dots. Other than int, we can also use the throw statement to throw other data types also. For example, let's add another throw statement which catches char data types. From the throw statement we will throw a single char as x. When executed, this time user enters the value as 55, which is greater than 10. So it goes in the else block and throws the exception value as capital X. In the catch blocks, it goes to the catch block, which is catching char exceptions, and prints the cout statement specifying that the value entered is greater than 10. And then continue executing the cout statement after the try-catch block. Similarly, if we want to throw some generic error message and don't want to handle the exceptions based on the data type, we can use the catch block with 3 dots. We will comment out the catch block which catches the char data type. Once executed again, this time user enters the value as 55, which is greater than 10. So it goes in the else block and throws the exception value as capital X. There are 2 catch blocks. One catching integer exceptions and another which catches all the exceptions. As the exception thrown is a char, it goes to the catch block, which has 3 dots, and prints the cout statement specifying that the value entered is greater than 10. And then continue executing the cout statement after the try-catch block.